Rhaenyra cuts her tour short. Daemon returns to King's Landing. Alicent attends the king. There's actually a lot of attending going on, and most of it's gross. Sir Crispin makes us all glad it's not that difficult to go to the bathroom anymore. We're going to talk about it all. It's the Watchers on the Couch. Welcome back to Watchers on the Couch. Today we are discussing episode 4 of the HBO hit series. I think it's safe to call it a hit series. House of the Dragon. This episode is entitled The King of the Narrow Sea. I'm Tim.
And I'm Mike.
All right, we're going to do our normal show recap. We're going to jump into the mailbag towards the end of the show. We're going to dive into the next episode preview. And Mike, I thought we might talk about what we think are the best and worst moments of the episode in a nice, concise package. As always, we start with our spoiler-free initial thoughts. You want to kick it off, Mike?
Okay, there was parts of this episode that I absolutely freaking hated.
Okay.
But overall, the episode I think it was pretty good and moved the story along. There was a lot of moving parts and a lot of things that happened, I think. So
yeah, there were a lot of moving parts.
Those are the parts that I don't like. So yeah.
The reason why we watched the show and you ruined it for me.
Pretty much. I'm ready to fucking move on to the adults. Can we move on to the fucking adults yet? Like, get past the fucking kid fucking. I know even in this show, she's supposed to be like, what, 19, 20 probably at this point. We moved on another year because we saw fucking, the baby,
Mm-hmm.
She looks like she's fucking 14, 15. Sorry,
Stop it. Stop it, George R.R. Martin, executive producer of this show. This is your fault. You've done this. People are just adapting your gross shit. Yeah. This episode was just fine for me. I feel like last episode we actually started drilling down into the Next On trailers, and I feel like this trailer hyped up this episode to be more interesting than it actually ended up being.
Oh yeah,
pretty much.
That freaking episode, or what did the show that happened? The little play that was part that was the part of the voiceover in the preview, right?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
And that was the entirety of the play too. Yeah. It's like pretty much all the excitement the trailer showed was literally just what was in the trailer.
It was a show in the show.
Showception. And now we're a show talking about the show in the show. Whoa. Almost nothing in the trailer that they showed led to any deeper scenes that we couldn't already guess. Like we had the allegations against Rey, which we all knew what that was. And so there was no big surprise there, but even the dragon swooping by, it was just, nah. Like they end that trailer with that happening. It's like, oh, there's going to be like a scene here. It's an event. It's not. It's just a drive-by. Oh, hey. All right. But yeah, we're going to talk about this episode. We're going to start off with our recap, part 1 here. As we start out the show, Rhaenyra is on the Kiss My Pussy tour. And it's not going particularly well. We have a Dusty Balls Dondarrion yapping about how great his place is. And I thought for sure, before they mentioned his name being Lord Dondarrion, I thought this was going to be a Frey for sure. He had big Frey energy for me.
Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't pay attention. I was, my misophonia was just like going crazy because this guy fucking pouring water real slow. And then like, how long is this going to last? Get this over.
Everything lasts too long in this episode.
Oh.
And some people don't last long enough. Rey is being told that she's being unseemly when she pretty much asks this Lord Dondarrion if he dipped his wick in her great grandmother. Whoever Baratheon tells her this. That's who I couldn't pinpoint. Like I didn't know who he was. But he's whoever Baratheon. His actual name is Bormund Baratheon, according to IMDb. But the show doesn't bother introducing him to you, so I don't know why anybody would care what his name is. But that is his name.
Wait, which one? The kid?
No. The one that's sitting next to her. The one that tells her it's unseemly when she brings up him being old enough to be.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
That's like, this is the first time we see him. They don't mention his name at all. They just say, oh, yeah, the people who read the books will figure it out. But the people who read the books make the overwhelming minority of the audience.
But they'll be like, oh, look.
Yeah, the show's more than Easter eggs. Look, woo. But she basically replies that, you know what's unseemly? That I have to entertain the thought of wedding someone old enough to be Maester Magoo. And she's right. she's had it. So we end up getting to the other end of the spectrum where someone who doesn't even have pubes yet presents himself and tells her that her days will be free and easy. And again, I'm getting the names from IMDb if I missed it in the closed captioning or if they just didn't say. But I believe this kid is Willem Blackwood. And Mike, another thing, I think I noticed that this was one of the kids that was in the last season of His Dark Materials. He was in he was one of the ones in that city where there was no adults. All the adults were brain dead or whatever it was.
I think this kid's a little fucking brain dead. And add him to the wall of stupid faces.
Why? Add him? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. You don't think so?
Okay. So he starts getting heckled by another suitor that's like 10 years older than him. And when he calls the kid Craven, the kid draws steel. And Ray's like, dude, this dig measuring is stupid. I'm out of here. I'm canceling the Kiss My Pussy tour. So she's headed out. And we hear the sound of someone getting killed. And it's like, oh, great. Fucking George R. R. Martin. We're going to watch another kid get killed. But no, little Lord Smoothwood pretty much guts this other dude. Yep. So it's like, well, fucking good for him, I guess. It's like, so I don't know. Why is he on the Hall of Stupid Faces, Mike?
I don't know. I just think,
you dumb cunt.
That's what I think. Another one for the cunt count. He's just a dumb cunt.
I totally missed it. I can't believe I missed an increment of the cunt count. So we're up to 3.
That's right. Almost one for each episode.
Almost. So Rhaenyra's sailing back to King's Landing, and this is where we get the scene from the trailer where Sir Crispy Coleslaw is like, look out, a dragon! Near the place where dragons are! And they get swooped. But
Damon's doing a freaking, a little flyby, like a little Maverick flyby.
Yeah, just like.
And Rhaenyra's like, I want his butt. That's that dude while she twiddles her little necklace. Ooh.
Oh, it's Damon on Cyrax or Cyraxes.
Yeah.
Is there a Cyrax?
Is it just
Cyraxes?
Cyraxes? Caraxes. Cuntraxes?
Contraxes. He's a Contraxes. I don't know. All I know is they keep telling if you watched any of the behind the scenes or hype ups or whatever, where they're talking about how they've given the dragons different colors and given them their own personalities so the people can tell which dragons are which. I can't fucking tell which dragon's which. Any scene, I don't know which dragon it is.
The only thing is Caraxes is now. I really hope that's the name because now I'm having a little brain fart and I'm really confused. Like Cyraxes, Caraxes, sorry, but he's like this long ass dragon. Like they call him the Bloodworm or whatever. So he just looks quite different. Yeah, no. He looks quite different, in my opinion, than a lot of the other dragons. So
who the fuck needs an additional name for a dragon? Why does a dragon need a nickname?
I don't know. Is he like reddish?
They call him the Bloodworm.
And he's like, looks wormy.
Well, why didn't they just name him Bloodworm? It's Cyraxes, the Bloodworm. It's like, you don't need a fucking title for a dragon.
I don't know. I guess maybe it's High Valyrian for Bloodworm, and Bloodworm's just the common tongue,
Oh.
Which this fucking High Valyrian talking shit just needs to stop. It's pointless. It's only so people watching the show go, ooh, that must have taken a long time for them to learn.
They've learned a new language.
That was very impressive as actors. What they did.
Did you feel that way? Did you feel that way about the Dothraki stuff in Game of Thrones?
I don't know. Maybe less so, I guess, than I do in this show. I can't tell you why, but
maybe just because the Dothraki didn't get as much screen time.
Yeah, probably.
This is just
It just seems
the same
random when they
up.
do it, like when they talk to each other and why.
Yeah,
like, it almost seems like kind of pointless to even have it in there. But
yeah, when they
I don't want to read subtitles.
I have to read the closed captioning. Fucking sound mixing is horrible.
Yes, I put it on every single time. I try not to, and then I'm like, nope, I guess I have to. So
I have to.
So I don't have to fucking rewind and be like, what'd they say? Wait, was that a fart? You know, there's been like 2 farts in this show. There was one that was in, I think, the first episode when they're cutting that guy's, Damon and his crew are cutting the guy's balls off or his.
Oh,
wiener.
yeah.
And there's a fart. And then there's another one with Viserys, I think.
Viserys.
Yeah, I think so.
That
was it.
Wow.
Here's the other one. No!
Oh, man.
I'm a child.
That's all right. It turns out Damon's coming back after the war to present himself to his brother. Not like that. Don't be dirty. That's our job. So we see Viserys getting his gloves and crown and get ready to receive Daemon. Not like that. Don't be dirty. That's our job. But Ray is in the audience, and Daemon strolls in with his slick new haircut and a crown made of sticks.
Yeah, his fuckboy haircut. Mm-hmm.
It is a fuckboy haircut.
Yeah. Let's have it long on one side.
They call me the king of the fuckboys.
I was crowned king of the cunts, your grace.
But I know there's only one king.
Yeah, there's only one king of the cunts.
So Viserys is like, oh, nice crown. Did you make that at school? And Daemon says, actually, because I won a 3-year war in 30 minutes, they call me the king of the narrow sea. Well, a 3-year war in 30 minutes sounds like you took way too fucking long.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's my dick, measure it, and add it to the throne. Take the crown too and put it in the drawer of your office with all the shitty drawings that I made you that you never hang up too.
I think that Daemon made all of this up. Like, obviously he won against them, but for him to be crowned, like, there's no fucking way. Daemon made this, like, it was just fucking fiddle around like, oh, I'll make myself a little crown. I'll make this up. And fuck with the king.
He made it on the boat back from. Right. They call me king of the narrow sea. Who's they? Are they in this room right now, Damon?
Mm-hmm. They, them?
Are they talking to you?
Yeah. I hear them right now. Hello. Yes, I am the king of the cunt.
Daemon hands the crab feeder's hammer or drops it on the floor before Viserys add it to the hammer. Or add it to the throne. They don't, I don't think, because it's made of swords. And Viserys is like, what's this? I can't cut myself on this. Fuck that. Yeah.
That's why Viserys, fucking, like, when he walks up to Daemon, he's dulling the shit out of his sword. You know, he's like using it as a cane, and he's just crunch, crunch, crunch. Like, he's like, dude, I don't want to be cut by anything. Like, knives are now outlawed.
Invent the spork, please.
Yeah. Plasticware for everyone.
So Viserys and Daemon hug and their claps, and there are undoubtedly people with the clap in attendance because we know that's how things were back then. So we go to a party in the garden, and Viserys is getting drunk and acting like, what's he acting like, Mike?
I think he's acting like
a cunt.
Yes. To both his daughter and his wife. So Ray and Alicent get a chance to themselves and talk while they are sitting on a park bench.
Hey, don't really though, like, is Viserys like really being a cunt? Because, I mean, with Rhaenyra and what she did, you know, that while Alicent's sitting on the park bench, you know, obviously she tells like, hey, yeah, he's really upset. Well, I mean, yeah, of course he went to a lot of trouble. Of course he's pissed at Rhaenyra. Does that mean he's being a cunt? I just think it's kind of justified what Viserys is like doing.
Yeah. And also he's drunk, so we always forgive people for their antics when they're drunk. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, who wants to view the tapestries?
Tapestries? I'm here to view the tapestries.
Oh,
this is a castle, isn't it? There are tapestries.
That's right.
This is a castle, and we have many tapestries. So yeah, they're like, bitch, I totally missed you. I missed you too, bitch. But Ray's saying, that this whole Kiss My Pussy tour wasn't for her, and she needed to come back. And Alicent is, oh, come on, being married to an old lord isn't that bad, is it? And Ray responds with basically, I'm not interested in existing to only pump out heirs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, burn! You don't even need a dragon. You don't even need Syraxes to feel that burn.
I'll get my dad locked in the castle. Shit. Baby making machine.
I think next this is where Ray's talking to Daemon about why he's back. And he says, he's missed the comforts of home. And she's like, I thought you didn't like it here. And yada, yada, yada. I've come to the decision. The actress that plays Rhaenyra is fantastic. I hate Rhaenyra. I am not interested in her ascending to the throne at this point at all.
I agree.
Like she acts like she knows everything, but at the same time, she is a teenager. So that's kind of what teenagers do. From what little I remember of being a teenager.
No, yeah, sure.
They start to talk about marriage, and she's like, my mother died because of this society's obsession with producing heirs, and I am not fighting on that battlefield. She doesn't say that, but she should. She didn't bring up the battle. Daemon admits what happened to Emma was horrible, but that she's forgetting that there's more to sex than procreation, and millions of Catholics watch and clutch their pearls and said, surely not. But yes, sex is natural. Sex is fun. Sex is best when it's niece on uncle. It's creepy, this stuff. And it's going to get a whole lot creepier. But first, we, hello, small council. Hello. We find out that Lord Business Time, Corlys Velaryon, is setting up a marriage between his daughter, who Viserys rejected 2 episodes and 4 years ago because she had the audacity of being 12 years old. He's going to marry her off to some lord in the Free Cities and give a big fuck you to the 7 kingdoms. So we have to figure out what we're going to do about that. We need a marriage. We need to solidify that relationship on our own.
Yeah. She's going to have to marry a little Lord C-word. Mm-hmm. Because, they sail on ships and they're always doing C-word.
C-word.
Yeah. Not C-word. Not.
Cunt.
Surely you want to mean that.
We wouldn't say that here. That's
Lord
what show do you think you're
C-word.
listening to? Okay. So from here, the show descends into grossness, and this is where Rhaenyra goes to her room and says, good night, good Crispin. Says good night to Sir Crispin. I've completely forgotten what his actual name is. Kristen
Cole? Kristen Cole?
Yes. Okay. Kristen.
I think
it's only Crispin in my notes from now.
It's
on.
Crispin. That's what I put every time. Sir Crispy Cole or Sir Crispin Cole. Mr. Crisp.
So yeah, she says goodnight to Sir Crispin, who's in his armor, standing in front of how long has he been? He's not protecting her if he's standing in front of the room most of the day, right? Like, at what point does it's like, okay, now you take up position outside of her room and wait for her to show up and hope she doesn't get assassinated in the meantime?
I don't know. When does he sleep? Is he the holy guard? Never see him change out. What would have happened if they changed the guard?
They must not change the guard. That's a good question. So yeah, Rhaenyra goes into her room. She finds a bundle of common clothes and a map that tells her that there's actually a secret door to her room. or out of her room, which I would find this revelation really unsettling.
Yeah. So that's what I thought. Like, does Damon know all the secret passageways and like he's just fucking roaming around, like sneaking on people? And like, has he watched her before, like through that door? Like, fucking Damon. All right. After this episode, I definitely have a little bit different opinion on Damon. Like, not in on Damon at all. I don't give a fuck if this is how Targaryens are, you know. Yep. It's probably just sneaking around. He's just sneaking around people opening fucking passageways. Oh, what's in it? What's in there?
But yeah, she doesn't find the revelation upsetting at all. She dresses up, or she dresses down rather, in common clothes and heads through some catacombs before running into Damon, who is I'm in disguise, but I'm not really in disguise because wearing a black hooded cloak actually stands out quite a bit. But he's like, I wear black cloaks now. Black cloaks are cool. And that's a joke for our Doctor Who listeners that Mike won't get. So it's a little something just for us to share. Shh, don't tell the king. But then they go to what's essentially like the Bourbon Street of King's Landing, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. You've got fire artists. You have people walking tightropes between buildings. You've got places to drink, places to fuck. You get to see a show. Mike, what'd you think of Bourbon Street, King's Landing?
Yeah, I thought it was all right. I was just hoping Matt Damon showed up, you know, on that play, you know, kind of like a Thor. So. Or even somebody from like Game of Thrones that you don't really know or kind of know. I don't know. Nah, Hodor. I probably would have hated that.
Yeah, you would not have liked that. It's like, wait a minute, I know this person from Game of Thrones. I don't want them in Game of Thrones.
Matt Damon's not from Game of Thrones, so
that's true. Matt Damon's, and I think he fits in anywhere.
Yep.
For all we know, either Matt Damon or Brad Pitt were the ones that got their dick cut off in the first episode.
Could be.
I like to think that, especially after seeing Deadpool 2, where the invisible guy, for a split second, we find out it was Brad Pitt. I just think Brad Pitt's doing that all the time now.
Yeah. So they pretty much have a good little Assassin's Creed time.
Yeah.
You know, have a whole new world time. A whole new world. Fucking my uncle in a brothel.
Yeah,
but his dick can't get hard. I haven't thought this one out.
That's all right. I mean, for being on the spot like that, it's pretty good. So, yeah, they see this play.
His Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
But Ray and Damon do. So we get to see the play, and this is from the voiceover in the trailer. Who will sit on the throne? The brother, the daughter, or the toddler? Which, by the way, The Brother, the Daughter, or the Toddler is the worst book in the Chronicles of Narnia. I do not recommend it. So Ray takes most of that in good stride until they start booing the notion of her being the one on the throne. And Damon reminds her that this is how people actually feel about her ascending. And she says, their opinions don't matter. And Damon tells her that actually it matters quite a bit if you intend to rule them. This is another reason why I don't really care if Rhaenyra ascends the throne. And why I don't think she'd be like, I get the misogyny aspect of the show really sucks. And I get that is the show. But at the same time, Rhaenyra's not giving me much reason to like root for her to take the throne.
She's like, whatever, I do what I want.
Yeah, I would much rather have Alicent on the throne than Rhaenyra.
She's like, boo earns.
Are they saying boo earns?
She's like, lies. This man has no dick.
Is this true? Yes. Yes, it's true, Your Grace. This man has no dick. Well, that's what I heard. So, yeah, Damon and Ray end up doing the pub crawl. Meanwhile, Alicent's at home cleaning all of Viserys' open sores. And then...
Grody.
Oh, it's so grody. Then she gets called back to Viserys' room in the middle of the night to attend him. and we get to see that sore on his back from the first episode. It's not pussy. And that is not how I spelled it in my notes. I definitely spelled it. It's not pussy. But
fucking awesome. That's in my
I'm
notes.
just realizing that.
It's always hilarious every time I put something in my notes like that. It's funny.
But yeah, if you wanted to know, you're hearing it here on Watchers on the Couch first. That sore on Viserys' back is not pussy.
He has pussy wounds. I mean, pussy wounds.
But it looks open.
Yep.
It doesn't look like a 4-year-old carteration scar to me, but that's
how in the fuck has he not learned how to sit on the fucking throne? Just be fucking careful. Just be a little careful. A little bit. All you have to do is be careful sitting down. How? His fucking fingers are gone. You think he would have fucking learned? He's just like, dude. I did it again. No, whoops. No. Have fucking people file the damn thing down.
Cover it. Get a cushion.
Yeah.
You dumb son of a bitch.
Or don't sit on it. Just stand. How his back is awful.
His bag is real gross. Meanwhile, what must it be like to be the servant who has to go to the queen's chambers and tell her that her presence has been requested? Because fucking everybody knows what that means.
Yeah.
Knock, knock. Excuse me, your grace. The king has invited you to his room for a game of hide the mutton.
Your presence is needed because he's about to give you a present. Little surprise.
Oh, so gross.
Yeah. That scene was pretty awful. I'm like, why do you keep cutting back to it?
I know.
Stop cutting back to it. I get it.
The idea.
All right. Viserys can last a really long time. All right. He's very experienced, has a lot of stamina.
He learned everything from Sting, and he can do 24 hours if need be. He knows that tantric. He's a tantric Targaryen. Maybe that should be the name of this episode.
Oh, baby, put your fingers in my pussy wounds.
It's not. Remember, his back is not pussy. God damn, I'm so fucking stupid. You can't proofread your notes, Tim. Nope. I only got so much time. Then Damon and Ray end up at a pleasure house.
So why? Sorry. Yeah, no. All right, we're right there. But why does every fucking orgy scene have somebody playing the fucking bongos? There's always some guy. Dum 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 bum 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 dum bum 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 dum dum. Does every orgy require a fucking bongo
tempo?
Guy?
Yeah, we need somebody to keep time.
Yeah. You're all sending the email out. Yes, you're all invited to the orgy, but we still haven't found the bongo guy. Anybody know a bongo guy? It's required among orgies.
We need somebody that's really good at 4/4 time. It's 78 beats a second. 78 beats a minute. 78 beats a second. Jesus Christ.
Every orgy scene. Bongo guy.
I want to be the orgy bongo guy. I just feel like every time, what if they don't have one? What if it's just some guy that just shows up? It's like, oh, you're having an orgy. Bum, 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 bongos. Bum, 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 bongos.
Here we go. Remix.
Give it up for DJ Pussy.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, Damon and Ray end up at a pleasure house, and after the two of them have some teasy and some kissy, Damon runs because he can't get up his weenie.
Oh, man, this was gross.
It was so gross.
Ooh, not a fan. When I was watching it, I was like... Like I said earlier, she looks like she's freaking 14. I'm like, this is gross. So, and even grosser later. So,
and there's You know, there's like people who read the books. It's like, oh, I can't wait for these two to fuck.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
You know what? I didn't even know they didn't. So,
oh, you thought he was just that fast?
Yeah. Well, at least I thought that he slipped it in a little bit, you know?
Oh.
And then it was like, meh. I don't know. It was hard to read this scene. I didn't understand really what was going on.
I didn't realize that he couldn't get it up until the behind the scenes that played after the episode. I just assumed he just decided, no, this isn't a good idea. But then it turns out he couldn't get his dick up, which is way fucking worse.
So can he not get his dick up because like would it have happened if Rhaenyra wasn't into it? That's what I'm guessing. Like that would have probably turned him on, I guess. If she was really into it. That's what turned him off. Grody.
You Targaryens do have queer customs.
Grody.
Yeah, let's not do this anymore, HBO. I guess we're going to have we might potentially have some more of that if she actually gets wed to Lord Business Time's son, because they're related.
Mm-hmm.
Although they're related in a way that Dr. Oz approves of. So it's they're like second cousins or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, after Damon bails, she follows out after she gets her pants back on and calls out for him, which great. Yeah. Call out for your uncle after leaving your pleasure house now that you're no longer in disguise.
Right. That's exactly what I thought. I'm like, whoa. The fuck, man.
Little bit of tact.
You guys didn't come up with cool names before you guys went out?
Yeah, you're not going to be Blood Snake and
yeah, they're going to call me.
And I'll be Snow Minge.
Because I'm going to give you my engorged bloodworm, baby.
Oh, God. Gross.
Say uncle.
Yeah,
say uncle. Say uncle.
No.
Oh, say uncle.
No. Oh, I'm broken inside now.
And then she's like, pull my finger. It's like,
oh no. Ah, you are your father's daughter. She gets seen by a creepy kid, and we all know what creepy kids in the alley are good for in this series. They're good for spying, leading you into the sewers to blow you up, or to stab you to death. So, but yeah, Ray makes her way back to her rooms through the front door, not through the secret passage, which confuses the fuck out of Sir Crispin.
Yeah. Another reason I'm really starting to hate her even more. Why did you fucking do that? Go back the way you came. You know?
Yeah.
She even says, I don't know when the last time I'll have freedom. Well, you're not going to have any fucking freedom because they're going to lock that damn secret passage door. So they're going to know about it. Fucking idiot. Oh, kids are fucking stupid.
God damn stupid kids. Yeah, so Crispin's asking if she's hurt, and he says that he's going to go get the Lord Commander, Lord Harold Whitecastle, and she's like, no. Come on in. I'm going to play Keep Away with Your Big Helmet as a way of getting to your little helmet. And old Crispy is like, well, I shouldn't, but yeah, okay. Let's just not get any fluids on my white cloak of celibacy.
Yeah. This is not going to work out well for Crispy Dick. Yeah.
No, Crispy is just got himself fucked in more ways than one.
I have a feeling he's going to end up having a Crispy Dick. He's going to get, killed by a dragonfire. Yep. But two, like, I guarantee that he has more feelings for Rhaenyra than she does for him. Like, she just wanted to fuck.
Yeah,
but he actually cares about her. Yeah,
she.
But it was kind of a fucked up situation that she put him in too.
Yeah,
I know. Like Reddit is like, ooh, is little. I don't know, divided on this. I think it's fucked up. Oh well, I think it's fucked up that she put him in this situation.
I agree.
She does have power, and she's just fucking using him. He can't say fuck it. He can't say no. Like, lots of bad things could happen if he says no.
If he says no, yeah. This is it's definitely gross when the roles are reversed. So of genders here. So I don't see why it would be any less bad here. Like this isn't the necessarily the sensual lovemaking scene that we're led to think it is, in my opinion.
And even if like Sir Crispy has feelings for her, he didn't want to. Like he doesn't want to break his vows. He said stop. He tried to stop multiple times, but I don't know. Then I guess
no, he really wanted it. Look at the way he's dressed.
Yeah. She undressed him.
Yeah.
She locked the door like that one dude that
Oh, Matt Lauer?
Yes.
She's got a switch on her bed.
She Matt Lauered him.
Matt Lauered Sir Crispin Cole. You hear it first on Watchers on the Couch. Viserys' back wound, not pussy. And
Sir Crispin, don't you want a part in the show on King's Landing?
Oh man. So yeah, we get the slowest undress in history.
Dude,
it felt like
took for fucking ever. Good God.
Yeah, it was like real time. It felt like 10 minutes of runtime. Like we just had a gross sex scene, a creepy / gross almost sex scene that was ruining the surrounding orgy that was probably fine. Especially if you like bongos. It's like, I'm not in the mood for sexy time anymore in this episode. Get on with it. Like, get me out of this shit. Like this isn't the scene like I feel like you would want it to be anymore. The tone is gone.
Dude. Yeah. So that undressing took fucking forever. And the sex scene seemed like it took forever. In the middle of the sex scene, I know I yelled out like, what the fuck? Like I would have fast forwarded through it. But I'm like, there's probably going to be some stupid face that Rhaenyra makes with her stupid face. And it's going to be a big deal or something that I'll need to know that for doing this show.
Mike, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to put you in that position. I didn't mean to Matt Lauer you into watching this scene.
That's what I feel like. I'm like, what am I watching? Watching fucking kids.
I have to put out a press release now for forcing you into this situation. Yeah, so now Otto gets summoned to, this is where we get into the Otto stuff. We're in the home stretch of the episode. The whole second act is just gross sex. And I'm not here for any of it. So Otto gets called to the gate of the Red Keep where he's told there's a message from the White Worm. And it's the creepy kid. The creepy kid's there. And
creepy kid.
Finds out what the creepy kid had to say about Rhaenyra and Daemon. And Daemon wakes up on the floor of his ex-girlfriend's place, Mike. So you were wondering where she's been. She's here. That's what happens to Mysera in the time jump. We find out that they are no longer together, which seems like a missed opportunity to show that breakup, but okay. She's returned to King's Landing, and I guess she's the White Worm because in the White Worm with black curtains, drunky Daemon, because she's wearing white, and the creepy kid comes back with money later, presumably from Hightower. So she's been feeding intel to the dude that called her a common whore to her face like 4 times 2 episodes ago. Which, Mike, maybe let's see if you're in the same place. Like, do you think this whole Otto and calling Mysera a whore all the time was just an act? Do you think she's been like Otto's informant on Daemon's going on the entire time?
Oh, I think that's very possible. Yeah. Because Otto's wife is dead. Yeah. I think so. For sure. Holy shit, dude. Otto's been fucking her. Been fucking my Syria this whole time.
Well, I don't know if I was going to go that far, but
he's been giving her the Hightower. Oh,
the old Hightower. She's because somebody told Otto in episode 1 the air for a day thing that could have been her
for sure. Yeah.
This is...
Oh, it's all making sense.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
She's but yeah, maybe he is maybe does have a relationship with her, and you know, he pays her for information and he pays her for other things. Maybe he likes to be choked. He likes to get a little autoerotic asphyxiation.
Oh.
Wait, where is it?
Tim, you need to leave. Why don't you take off in your automobile?
Why don't you go back to the Vale? Attend your wife. Just a reminder, if you have questions, theories, or corrections for us here at Watchers on the Couch, don't forget that you can send us an email at mailbag@watchersonthecouch.com or leave us a voicemail with SpeakPipe on our website, watchersonthecouch.com, or via the link in the show notes. So Otto goes to the king's chambers the next morning to tell him that Damon and Rhaenyra were seen coupling in the bowels of the pleasure den, Mike.
Yeah.
The bowels.
With her lick spettles.
Not the basements or the cellars, the bowels. So
dude,
good old Otto.
Viserys was not he was not getting it. Like he's like, go on, like what? And like, okay. What happens in a pleasure house? I don't know. You know,
it's the skit from The Whitest Kid You Know where the boss is drawing on the whiteboard. He's like, I'm not finished.
Well, Your Grace, they were, huh? Oh, wait. Actually, it was kind of like,
He was just knocking on the door.
Yeah, Grace. They were doing the horizontal stepstones, if you know what I'm talking about. Giving their old cat's paw, the old Valerian stew.
Oh.
Yeah. She was giving him the old hand of the king.
She used my hand.
He was giving her their old faceless man.
Which will later be named, in 200 years, they'll be renamed the Jon Snow.
Hey, Damon was going south of the wall, if you know what I mean, you king.
Oh.
And winter was coming. I just wanted a view of the twins is all, Your Grace. Giving her the little prince that's promised. Giving her their old crab feeder. Giving her the old sea snake.
This is the rest of the episode, everybody.
Giving her his white stag. Yeah.
Welcome to the next 30 minutes
white
of the show.
Stag. Oh, Your Grace. You getting it now? Uh-huh. Yeah. Giving her the old God's wood. And that's all I got.
So, yeah, Mike's saying that the king is not getting it and needs Otto to spell it. I think he got it. I think he got it just fine. He's just, he wants it. No, you fucking say it, dick. You're going to come in here and say some shit. Say some shit.
You want to talk shit?
So.
Go fuck your wife.
The king's. Go fuck your dead wife.
She's fucking her uncle.
That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You fuck your wife. The king is pissed, and he wants the
She
name
should
of
be
Otto's
fucking her brother, not her uncle.
That's true. He fucking Otto proposes that last episode.
Right.
This fucking creep.
Hey, do you think we're starting to get it wrong about Otto? Because before he tells Viserys about this, like he has a scene where he's like,
oh fuck.
Oh, this is gonna end badly, but I have to do it. Are we getting this all wrong?
I think we might be.
I think we're at least getting it a little bit wrong, but that's how characters are in this show, you know, which is great. Like, because people are kind of gray all the time, in a sense. Thing always, but I mean, there are people who are.
I think what I take away from this episode is that Otto probably does like the king, and is loyal to the crown and things like that. But he also understands, the Game of Thrones, how everything is played. And everything we see leads to this is a misogynistic place, and it's going to tear itself apart if they name a queen heir. I think he goes in with this episode. I think we know he goes in knowing that he's going to take the blame and it could be bad for him and that he has to do it anyway. The problem is he still kind of positions his daughter to become Viserys's fuck toy.
No, but this is that's what I wanted to talk about. Back then, I guess that's normal. That's what in this realm, in this world, that's what women are at this time. Just kind of baby makers or whatever. At least that's what Otto believes or whatever too. Was Otto was he only sending Alicent to Viserys just to comfort him? Did he have any intention or plan? Did he think the king would actually marry her, or was he just trying to actually send comfort in that time? It just so happened that the king was like, "I want to marry her."
I don't know. I feel
Did Otto say anything to her to "Hey, you need to convince him to marry you"? I don't remember anything in the show talking like that.
No, there was just you should go see the king and wear your dead mom's dress. And I guess in the second episode, he asked if she'll be seeing the king tonight.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know, he's got a smug as fuck look on his face when Viserys announces that he's going to marry Alicent. He knows this. He knows that he's not marrying.
Is it smug or is it happy? I mean, wouldn't you be happy if that came out of nowhere? If he didn't know, now, your friggin' daughter is going to be queen. Yeah. And he fucking hates Daemon. So why wouldn't he also, he's been spying on Daemon to make sure Daemon doesn't fucking mess with the throne. He has Mysaria and he has the little whisperers or whatever the hell they're called. The little stabby stab kids that. So he's been spying on Daemon this whole time. So he has inside info, really how shitty Daemon is.
And he's not necessarily spying on Rhaenyra. He's spying on Daemon. And we're and everybody's going to take this out of context. And it's oh, you're fucking spying on my daughter, you creepy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's entirely possible. In which case,
I don't even know if I definitely think he's spying on Daemon all the time. But from this episode, I didn't think that. I just thought that kid was in that place at the right time in a sense, but maybe not. Maybe he was following them around, because they got those little whisperers everywhere. And it just so happened to be that one's home.
But I mean, we might be taking it wrong, or it might be, the king is what the king says. He's
Otto's the good guy.
He might be. This gross guy is the best guy.
The goodest guy in the show. Yes, I said
Otto's a good boy.
Yeah.
Otto's
as good as you can be in this world, I guess, or at least from the people we've been shown. But,
yeah. Not everybody can be as strong.
Yeah.
But Otto's taking it the other way. He's pissed. He wants the name of Otto's informant so he can have their eyes. And he accuses Otto of scheming for the throne and having his daughter spied on because he wants his blood on the throne so badly that he'll destroy Viserys' blood in the process, which is what we were all kind of thinking up until probably the very end of this episode. That, we don't know. Mm-hmm. But either way, he got the wrong of it because they didn't fuck. Because Alicent overhears all of this and meets Rhaenyra and accuses her of it. And Rhaenyra denies the sex part and admits to the rest. So she's not technically lying. She didn't fuck Daemon because Daemon couldn't get it up. So it's very Obi-Wan Kenobi. What I told you was true from a certain point of view.
Not lying. I just admitted stuff.
Although she did say that Daemon never touched her. And that's not true. Unless touch is always means in the biblical sense of the word.
Alicent is like, shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
So meanwhile, hungover Daemon stumbles to the keep and is seized and thrown in front of the throne. And Viserys asks him if it happened, and Daemon doesn't deny it. And instead says that Viserys should have the two of them wed so they can return House Targaryen to its former glory.
Daemon's like, yes, she's my niece, and I fucked her. Cersei's like, that doesn't matter. Pussy wounds.
So instead, Daemon gets kicked in the ribs a couple times, says, you only care about my throne. You don't care about me. This is why you're back. Blah, 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 blah. You've got your own game to play. A game of thrones, as it were. So you take your stupid stick crown and once again return to the Vale and attend your actual wife.
And go fuck your wife. Not my niece. You go fuck your wife.
The bronze one.
My daughter. My daughter. You do not fuck my daughter. You fuck your wife. Go fuck your uncle. Yeah.
So
you don't have one? I will make one.
It'll be easy. I'll find our oldest living family member and fuck her. So Viserys and Alicent are discussing the events of the day, and Alicent says she believes Rey and doesn't believe it's in Rey's nature to be dishonest, but she can't say the same for Daemon. And Viserys is like, well, why would Daemon lie about having sex with my daughter when he didn't have sex with my daughter?
Why would he ever lie to me? We're brothers.
How about fucking my daughter? I mean, he would.
Yes.
It's like, yes. I would never lie about fucking your daughter. Of course I fucked your daughter. I told you a long time ago, Daemon, never lie about fucking my daughter. That's the one rule. And you broke that rule. Now go fuck my daughter. But Alicent says, well, it diminishes the king to, and I guess his legacy or whatever standing for whatever reason. It lessens the king if his brother fucked his daughter. So, all right. So Rey gets summoned to the king's chambers, and this is where we do the whole putting the cat's paw dagger into the fire to heat it up so we can read Aegon's prophecy. From the fires will come the prince that is promised, and his song will be the song of ice and fire. Which I don't know what the point of any of the prophecy stuff is in the show anymore. It points to the bigger stuff that we know is going to happen in Game of Thrones that we've already seen. So this just seems like a lot of nothing.
Mm-hmm. Unless, so this theory of the prince that is promised, how long has it fucking been going on? So every generation is like, oh no, I'm the prince that is promised. Ha ha! So,
did we ever find out if the prince that was promised was actually Jon Snow?
No.
I think everybody just assumes that, but I don't think that was ever made clear because he didn't fucking.
I don't remember how Game of Thrones ended.
Because he doesn't kill the Night King.
Yes, he does. Yeah, he does.
If anything,
and Bran just goes back north and becomes a tree, and yeah.
Bran is the prince that is promised, which means somehow Bran has to have Targaryen blood. Where's that show?
So there's also, I guess, in Valerian or High Valerian or whatever, there's not gender specifics as far as for the word prince. So it could be a male or female. So
they
it really
bring
could have
that
been Dany or it could have been Jon. Or I guess it could have even been fucking Arya. Out of nowhere!
Well, only if she had Targaryen blood. Because it's whoever, it's the descendant of Aegon.
Does it have to be? Is that part, is it a Targaryen part of the...
Isn't that what the prophecy says?
I don't know. They don't say it in the show. They don't say, prince that is promised, that is Targaryen.
I thought it was from my blood or something.
You're probably right. I would guess that is correct.
Okay.
And I would guess that it is Jon. So, and I'm guessing that's why they're going to try to do another fucking Jon Snow show, because it had, that this prophecy was not about the Night King. It's about something even more. It's about an alien Night King.
Oh, sweet.
Dude, well, that's aliens in Game of Thrones.
They've been underground the entire time.
Middle Earth. Oh, wait. Wrong show.
What was I going to say? But yeah, the gender thing they discussed that came up in Game of Thrones when there was a red priestess that approaches Dany about that. So yeah. And then again, the Night King doesn't exist in the books yet, but the prophecy does. So it could very well be that it's something unrelated.
Is the Night King the prince that is promised? He's not a king. Maybe he is a prince. Maybe he was of Valerian Targaryen blood. From the Doom. I don't know. I don't think it matters, because I'm starting to get the feeling that once we get our time jump and Viserys is dead, none of this prophecy stuff's ever going to come up again. Yeah. Yeah.
And it doesn't really need to.
No.
But all that shit that Viserys said last episode about Rey being free to choose, that's off the table now. There's not going to be a Kiss My Pussy tour next year, because she fucked all that up. And now she has to marry Laenor Valerian, son of Lord Business Time, writer of Sea Smoke.
Little Sea Smoke.
Little Sea Word.
Yeah, Little Sea Word. Riding Little Sea Smoke.
Sea Smoke, that's just his name. It's not Sea Smoke, or it's not Sea Smoke the Bloodworm, or the Salty Snake, or anything like that.
The Salty Snake.
Rey says, yeah, she'll do it. She'll marry Lord Seaworth. But only if Viserys gets rid of Otto, since he's been spying on her to increase his station and get Aegon on the throne.
She's like, you got to get him Otto here.
He's Otto time is what he is. And Viserys does. He brings in Otto, says he served the realm faithfully, but he can no longer trust his judgment, and good luck in your future endeavors.
Adios, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He said, I think he said your grace like 5 different times in like 5 different ways. Like this scene kind of went up and down a little bit, at least for Otto, because Otto's like, your grace. Oh, kind of like, oh, yeah, you compliment me. He's like, wait, your grace? Like, what do you mean? And he's like,
your grace.
Yeah. Your grace, you disrespect me. Your grace. Mr.
Grace. Please don't fire me.
Yep. It's like Vince McMahon. You're fired.
Dracarys. Then the last thing we see this episode, Melos Yellos visits Rey and gives her the morning after potion, just in case.
What's this for? This is for Schmorshmortion. What? Schmorshmortion team.
The king wants you to be able to fit in your wedding dress.
All right. So about this tea, did the king give her this tea? And is this a fucking a test? Because Viserys actually might think that he needs to find out who's lying. If she drinks it, well, Daemon told the truth. If she doesn't, Daemon was lying. But they don't know that she fucked Sir Crispin.
That's right.
So, I don't know. What do you think?
I think this is how Sir Crispin's going to get killed. At some point, we're going to have to reveal the fact that they banged. And he broke his oath, which means he's getting his head cut off.
Huh. Yeah. Because does Rhaenyra know that Daemon told Viserys that they did have sex?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, Viserys was like, it doesn't matter what the truth is. It doesn't matter.
All right.
You're lucky you're not going to Castle Rock.
It's going to be interesting. Maybe next episode it starts off with the bottle full or the bottle empty. Or just half full or, half empty, depending on what kind of person you are.
Sure. All right, Mike, let's talk about what our favorite moments and worst moments were of the episode. I've got a handful of things here. I know I'm springing this on you and I'm putting you on the spot because I didn't tell you about this beforehand. So just bear with me. I'll do my three worst stuff. No, I'll do my three best first. One, I thought the kid suitor killing the bigger guy was hilarious.
The what now? Say it again.
The Lord Smoothwood killing the bigger guy at the Kiss My Pussy tour.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious, even if he does go in the Hall of Stupid Faces. Like that was
good for him, man, because that guy was a real dick. That guy was a real
and now he
cunt.
Yeah, and I don't think he has one anymore. I think he got stabbed in the dick.
Probably. I couldn't tell, but he was.
We should call him Lord Butters. Don't stab somebody in the dick, Butters. I really like King's Landing Bourbon Street. I don't know if there's a proper name for that. I'm sure book readers will know.
I guess it's just King's Landing. King's Landing Strip. That's where Rhaenyra is.
And Viserys, like before I was thinking like, oh, maybe Otto isn't the baddie here. I really like Viserys being, I see through all your bullshit. You think you're a clever man. But I've known your ruse the entire time, you cunt. It's like, yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, let him have it. Fuck Otto. And I was like, oh,
yeah, you're a simpleton. You might as well be a Hodor.
So, Mike, what are your faves from this episode?
Oh, I do like this end scene about this this little potion. Curious where that goes. Man, dude, the scenes with Daemon and Viserys were both really good. Like,
yeah,
when he's lying about Rhaenyra towards the end, at the beginning when he walks in with the stupid crown that he just made up in arts and crafts class. But man, I really want to delete, any of this
the entire
Rhaenyra stuff, or delete the Crispin and Rhaenyra stuff. Yeah, did not like it. So, but overall, I mean, it was. I actually thought it was a good episode. It's an episode that kind of gets me excited for the next episode, which episode 3 really didn't do for me.
Oh, okay.
Because I was kind of like, okay. I mean, hope the next episode's all good, but I think episodes 5, I'm hoping is going to keep fucking moving along like shit's going to go down. Because what's Otto going to do now? He, he going to get revenge. He going to be pissed. He's like, I was so honest and I served the realm. That's the only thing I wanted to do. You know what? Fuck you. I'm marrying Mr. C-Word.
All right. And then for my least favorite stuff, I mentioned this. I mentioned a lot of this already. So the prophecy stuff has no stakes and is completely uninteresting at this because we know what happens. And we've mentioned all the sex scenes were bad. Even the ones with Ray and Crispin would have been sexy had they not ruined it with all the gross sex stuff beforehand and the real-time de-armoring of Crispin. By the way, the amount of time it takes to take off your armor, dude, knights must be shitting themselves all the time.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah.
Like constantly. And like, of course, because sanitation isn't great back then.
Well,
that people died of shitting themselves.
Well, they don't have like fucking metal butts, right? Their armor doesn't go on their butt, right? They don't have like a fucking chastity like belt thing on.
They've got like legs and stuff. Like they can't. I don't think they can squat.
Well, like he's not in like full armor, like the fucking typical knights, like, or like that typical knight armor. You know what I mean? That we all know, like,
right. Yeah, it's not like jousting.
Like,
it's not like jousting armor. That's
but,
true.
Yeah, I'm sure there's partially about. Oh yeah, I don't know either. No. Oh, here's the thing.
They have to have a butt hatch.
Yes, that's what I was just thinking. Like, they still have to have a butt hatch because they still got, metal armor they got to take off of their legs. So, and it's strings, no Velcro, no buttons. Then, huh?
Yeah, no magnets.
No magnets. How do they work?
Just get some. It's miracles. Then so, and then the other thing that just really annoyed me about this episode is that and this isn't a fair criticism at all. It's the preview of this episode made it feel like it felt like that the preview for this episode was just a lie, because most of the shit in it, like the whole Ray running while being pursued, wasn't a suspense scene at all. It was just her saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get away I'm gonna pretend I stole something." Then the dagger prophecy stuff, what the trailer showed was literally the extent of that. The dragon swooping by the ship. They end the trailer with it, making it seem like it's an actual event. And you had mentioned this already, and I even have it in my notes. It was just Damon flying by like he's Maverick in Top Gun buzzing the tower.
That's I want his butt.
I want his butt. So let's jump into the mailbag. These are comments that we've gotten on our past recap episode for episode 3. So we're always happy to hear from you guys. You can leave us comments on any of our social posts. Email us at mailbag@watchersonthecouch. Mailbag. I think I said mailback. Mailbag at watchersonthecouch.com. Or you can leave us a voicemail. There's links to all of that in the show description. The first one comes from, I believe it's pronounced Samer. And he says, to be honest, I'm starting to be bored of the huge screen time that Rhaenyra and Viserys are taking from the other characters. I mean, it's Game of Thrones. You need to balance the time between the characters, especially Daemon. He's had so short screen time. Such short screen time. I agree completely. The one thing about Viserys is we know he's going to die soon, so we got to get all the Patty Constantine that we can before he goes. But yeah, it's very, very Viserys and Rhaenyra, and obviously it's kind of Rhaenyra. The whole story is kind of Rhaenyra focused, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because we have other interesting characters that we don't see enough of.
I definitely agree with this, because like it's one of the reasons, because I don't know that much about Daemon, or I don't know what drives him. I don't know what he wants. Like, I don't get enough of him in this character. Like, that's why, like, I didn't know why he left Rhaenyra there. Like, it's like, what the fuck is going on? It's like,
why did he leave Rhaenyra?
Okay.
Why did him and Mysaria break up? There's a lot of unknowns there. We don't really know enough about Alicent either, except for the fact that she doesn't have any friends anymore.
Yeah, because I originally was starting to think about her as like, she's probably a little deceitful, but she seems like she's pretty honest with Rhaenyra and really likes Rhaenyra. Hell, she might actually be in love with Rhaenyra, you know, not just wanting her friendship. Like, she might be like, man, I wish, we were together and traveling on your dragon and traveling the world.
If they think one queen is bad, wait till they get a load of 2. Let's melt down these swords on the iron chair. Give us a chair of scissors. I broke Mike.
Yeah.
The next message comes from Ryan. Man, that is a hard disagree from me on this episode being boring. I suffered through season 4 of Westworld with you all, so my bar for boredom is set pretty high. And the ending was incredible. Still enjoyed the podcast. Thank you, Ryan. I think the reason that we found episode 3 boring was just the pacing. Like, everything was important. Everything was well acted. I'm going to be honest. I think I preferred episode 3 to this episode. I felt like I was doing a lot more get on with it. with this episode than I was with the last one. But that was mainly because the middle was all just gross uncle. Will they, won't they fuck with uncle and her niece. So that's not particularly fun. And then our last email or our last message comes from Todd Jr. This is in response to me and Mike saying that he was listening to older episodes with our friend Frank on it. And I'm like, oh, that was you? Who's going back and listening to that old episode? So Todd writes in, who's going back and listening to that old episode? LMAO. That must have been me. I found a bunch of your content on iHeartRadio and listened to a couple from Game of Thrones and the start of one from His Dark Materials. I stopped that one quick, though, because I never watched that show. Now I just watched the season 1 finale before bed yesterday, and I really enjoyed it. I also really enjoy your recaps and reviews, so I'll probably be watching all of those along with the show so I can be caught up with when season 3 arrives. That is probably the best compliment somebody could get about their show, about a show, is I don't watch the show, but I'm going to watch the show because you guys talk about it. It's pretty fucking cool. Also, Todd with big dick energy, just going in and watching only the season finale of His Dark Materials, season 1, which I guess technically that's the only episode you need to watch. But
going in with my bloodworm.
Yeah, we're looking forward to His Dark Materials wrapping up and seeing where that goes. I don't know how many episodes I know they're posting a lot more like stuff about it, but still no actual hard release date. I still think it's coming in like 6 weeks. I think it's just gonna be like, bam, here it is.
Probably. I'm gonna have to rewatch some of that stuff. Man, it feels like it's been a very long time since I've watched that show.
Well, it's been since the end of 2020, Mike.
Seems longer. I'm gonna have to get on the YouTubes and watch just a little recap, probably.
Mike, we have a whole podcast. We have a whole podcast you can listen to.
Yeah, but that's gonna take like 8 hours.
Play it on 1.5 speed.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I never do that with podcasts. I listen to podcasts pretty much all day for the most part.
I have a podcast app where I can set which podcast to do it on because there's some where I have to listen to it at 1.5 speed. Otherwise, it just takes too long. Usually, if like, no offense to any British listeners out there, but a lot of British podcasts where the hosts are like British or from New Zealand or Australia, not fan critical. Fan critical, I listen at regular speed, but I speed them up because
fucking hell, man.
But yeah, there's a lot of those where I speed up just it's a little too slow for me. Well, I don't listen to anything with people who have Southern accents, but that's another thing is Southern accents they speak way too slow for me. And I know I speak fast, so that's why I trip over my stupid tongue all the time. But yeah, that's the mailbag. Mike, we're going to get into the next episode breakdown. So as the next episode preview starts, we see Viserys entering, I believe, Driftmark. And we get his Viserys voiceover. I wish to propose a marriage to my daughter and heir. And we have some music performers and some drums. No orgy bongos. Then we see ships on the ocean. Viserys' voiceover continues. A royal wedding. And then a scene of Viserys in King's Landing, in the Red Keep. He's in the throne room. He's rising from a feasting table in front of the Iron Throne with Rhaenyra in her fancy wedding regalia rising beside him. And Viserys' voiceover continues, I hope to herald in a second age of dragons, which I'm sure people are real fucking excited about. Like, I don't know if you want to lead with that, buddy.
More dragons.
Great. So we have dragons flying over open sea. I can't tell which ones there are, even though we're supposed to be able to tell because they each have their own unique personality. Then we have Corlys and Rhaenys close to each other, maybe dancing during maybe in the midst of a dance during the wedding, with Rhaenys saying that Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged. And there's a bunch of well-dressed folks walking down the steps. It looks like we have the Lannister twins up front. And Rhaenyra's voiceover continues. Knives will come out. And we see a scene of Sir Crispin standing before Alicent. We see some guy with his back on the ground, all beat to shit. Like, I can't tell who this guy is, surrounded by folks, and the guy on the ground pulls out a dagger. It's completely unclear who that guy is. There's some other dude who's throwing, I think, Lenore into a table. So it's going to be, this wedding's going to be a real party. Like, everybody just goes for the reception.
Knives will come out.
Yeah. So we have Corliss, Lord Business Time, looking over this whole kerfuffle as someone decks a guard, and then Crispin Cole punches a dude on the ground with his armored fist twice. And we get a shot of Alicent looking like she's trying to show that she has not just smelled a fart, which seems to be a common look on her face nowadays. Corliss in front of the Driftwood throne, approaching someone that we can't see. We see Daemon in a hood in the Vale. It looks like he's in the Vale. He's finally gone back to the Vale to attend his wife.
Fuck his wife.
And then the voiceover goes to Otto. The king will die. And we see a shot of Viserys in his chambers in front of his model, slumped in a chair, unmoving, with maesters on either side. So maybe this is dead Viserys, or maybe he's just passed out drunk. We don't know, because trailers are lies. Everybody, don't believe anything in this to be.
No way, he dies this next episode. Although
he might have to if it's we're halfway through the season.
Can. Yeah, shit. 2 episodes ago, I was like, I could see him dying in the episode. You know.
He's going to be there till the end. He's always going to be king.
And I'm not like, surely not. Oh, no, he's going to be forever. Long live the king.
Long live the king.
But not the queen.
Oh, no. Too soon. Or not soon enough, depending on how you feel about English colonialism. Yeah. Rhaenyra and Cole standing outside, storm clouds behind them, presumably on a ship with Targaryen sails. Otto's voiceover continues, and if Rhaenyra succeeds him, war will follow. And a scared-looking Rhae in her wedding outfit as the view of her is eclipsed by someone approaching her. Then we get a shot of the Vale again, where it looks like, I had to slow this down to actually see this, because it looks like Daemon causes someone's horse to rear back and throw off an armored rider, but you don't really see Daemon. It's just somebody falling back off the horse. But if you pause it and slow it down, you can see that Daemon's actually.
Ooh. Could it be Crispy Cole?
It looks like it might be. It's hard to tell. Like, everybody's got long brown hair on this show.
He's like, you fucked my niece. I wanted to fuck my niece.
Alicent looking out on one of the outgoing gates where there's a wagon. It looks like maybe this is where Otto is preparing to leave. We see Otto and Alicent together.
Like, Otto here.
Yeah, this is where the voiceover seems to come from, because it all like leads into him telling Alicent to prepare Aegon to rule. And Alicent is super upset as Otto walks away. This is going to be Alicent's big heel turn. It looks like they fired my dad for wanting to protect the realm. Now fuck everybody.
Yeah. You think Alicent is going to? I don't think Alicent's going to follow her dad along this path. I don't think. You know what? This episode gave me vibes that like Alicent is going to kill her kids, or she's going to kill Viserys, or both. Dude, Chief, especially with the shit that like Rhaenyra gets to do, the stuff that Rhaenyra tells her, like, oh, you're locked in a castle, fucking just being a baby maker must suck a dick. Like, yeah, yeah, it fucking does. Yeah, especially with your dad's pussy wounds.
No. Oh, a raven just arrived with his bag of dicks.
You can suck them all. One by one. To completion. Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like Alicent is going to snap really soon.
Yeah, after watching this episode.
Or maybe she kills herself. I don't know. But
well, she can't do that because we see an older Alice at some point.
maybe we only see the older Allison for just a little bit, and then she jumps the fuck out the window just like Tommen.
Oh no. King's Landing, catch me.
Queen's Landing, that's what it'll be.
Ooh. When you mentioned in that last episode that it seems like she doesn't like her kids that much, when I was watching her like bouncing, we don't even know the name of the second kid, I don't think, do we?
Oh, I don't think so. Not that I remember. Who knows? It's probably like Aegon again. Like this middle name again.
Baelor
Aegon
2.
again Targaryen.
Baelor 2 Dragon Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't seem impressed about having to take care of that child in that scene where she's like bouncing him, trying to get him to calm down. So I think she's gonna, and it's George R. Martin. Somebody's got to kill a baby at some point. So
she's gonna do it with the cat's paw dagger.
Oh no!
Yep, just so we can add some more history to that dagger. Like, oh, can you believe it? Whoa, the dagger's been through.
It's been through so many people.
Oh, if that dagger had eyes, it would see inside so many people.
Oh man. If Damon's dick had eyes, it would not. It can't get in. Only the dagger can penetrate.
There's no blood in this worm.
All right. We're devolving really quick here. So that's probably going to do it for this episode. Thanks for listening. Until next time, I'm Tim.
And I'm Mike.
And now
go fuck your wife.
Ended. Go fuck your wives. And now our watch has ended. Don't get your dick chopped off.
Are you itching for a good story? Laughter among friends, maybe even a mystery or two? Well, you're in luck. Fire Breathing Kittens is a standalone Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Each episode is a separate 3-hour-long story, like a movie for your ears, so you can listen to these adventures in any order you like. So join us on a real play D&D quest as we solve mysteries, attempt comedic banter, and enjoy friendship. Fire Breathing Kittens podcast, fantasy, action, mystery.